Today, I'm going to be showing you how I put on overgrips. This is actually a tennis overgrip, but we're going to put it on a brand new pickleball paddle, the Juxiao, I don't know how to say that, Wukong paddle, with a Hesicor grip. Overgrip grip. By the way, as I position my camera right here, I will say that I have another video on how to put these grips on and off. And you can go check that out in the description below. So I buy these in bulk, cheap from China, because I can. You might rip off the little plastic sheeting or whatever if there is any. This one actually does not have any. This tapered end, I like to do my paddles upside down while I do this, by the way. The tapered end, which is the top right here, right? This is completely flat, and right here it tapers off. That is what you'll start with, obviously. And I highly recommend putting that at the top. You can see the tapered end is at the top. So we are naturally tilting the overgrip, if you will, if we line this up. You can see right here, the tapered end is lining up with the top right there. I actually like to get it in place a little bit, and there's probably a sticker. Yep, there it is. Let's pull this off here. If I can get it off. There we go. Sticker there. Make sure it's stuck, just to hold it in place a little bit. There we go. That's good enough. As long as it's held in place. And make sure the tapered end is nice and even with the top of the paddle. So there is the entire tapered part. Pretty even, as you can see. And now it is naturally, if you did it right, sorry, you can't see that at all, can you? Twisting down like this. Let me flip the camera around. All right, sorry, I know this is the world's worst YouTube backdrop here. So tapered in towards the edge of the paddle. Now it's naturally tilted down. Now comes the fun part where you start naturally tapering this off diagonally at your own angle, I guess you will. That's actually really hard to see with this thing right here, isn't it? I like to go, what was that, deeper, shallower, less overlap. You can do more overlap if you really want to. I do less overlap personally because I don't really care that much. I don't find it makes that big a difference. I already have this nice Hesicor grip on there, which is padded, so I don't need like more padding. So I try and do less overlap. That's just me. I'm going all the way down, slowly but surely, leaving about maybe a quarter of an inch. Well, that's even less, isn't it? You can always backtrack a little bit. Just hold it nice and tight, nice and taut if you're backtracking. Again, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I find it doesn't make a difference. I did this 10 times slower the first several I did. And then at some point, I was just like, I don't care anymore. Just like, forget about it. I'm going to just wrap it around, not think about it too much, and then it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So once you get down to the bottom of your grip area, or like maybe even a little bit below right here, I'd like to do just a tiny bit below. Hold it really nice right here, and then flatten it out. Just straight up. Just turn it. And then go straight horizontal to the paddle handle. And then go all the way around once. You can see I'm not there yet. Still a little bit of space. Oh, there. All the way around once. Right there. It's starting to like get some overlap. And I'm actually going to, I got lots of room left over here, as you can see. I'll go a little bit more. Maybe like half a turn. There we go. Half a turn more. And now I'm going to take my scissors and cut off another taper towards the bottom. I'm going to grab my scissors here. And just make it a little more. How about that? Look at that. Right there. So now I got this guy. Bloop. Just like that. So I'm going to just keep wrapping it around. You'll see I still got like adhesive from the old grip I took off. I could have gone a little bit lower to like cover that up, but I don't necessarily care. In fact, I probably should have. I probably should have gone a little bit lower. If I want, I can actually undo it. Go a little bit lower. One more. A little bit lower. A tiny bit lower. Not a ton. There we go. And now I'm covering that up. Yeah, there. You can hardly see it now. Okay, so I'm going to keep going to where my tapered end is here. And then unstick the little thing that came with this. It's kind of hard to do with this right here. This is lots of things you have to remove. That one, just to get it started. So I'm going to like use this end right here towards the end of my taper, if you will. Just kind of press it on there. Okay, now it's stuck. I got the sticky end. I'm gonna turn it upside down or however you can reach it really, and then peel off the rest of the little paper. If I can get a handle on it without knocking my camera over. There we go. All right, oops. So from there, obviously just wrap it around the edge. So I'm just getting it, you can hardly see it right there. Right around the bottom edge. Just a little bit on the paddle itself. You don't have to do a ton. It doesn't have to actually stick to the paddle, really. It just has to stick to itself. You can see it's starting to overlap right there. You don't actually have to get it on the paddle all that much. In fact, the less you can get on the paddle, maybe the better. Depending on how long it stays on there, it will start to get residue, and if it's out in the sun and heat, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of up to you, but really just has to attach to itself. And now we're done. That's it. You can press it down a little bit. And that, my friends, is it. So, if you enjoy videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, or, you know, whatever. Thanks for watching. Go play pickleball.